Right now, the world is still dealing with the massive societal and economic changes of COVID-19, the coronavirus. This is being heralded as a generation-defining event which will have a lasting impact on all of us. Some industries are hit and will continue to be hit harder than others. When there is a vaccine and movement starts to free up, we won't be going back to normal. We'll be working within the new normal. And that, ironically, is not new. Normal is constantly changing. This is a monumental crisis that affects everyone at the same time, but make no mistake, crisis is common. I remember seeing George Nadoff a few years ago, and a phrase he used stuck with me. No business, no problems. No problems, no business. Businesses exist to fix problems, fundamentally. So it stands to reason that there should be more problems than you can fix, so you can continue fixing them. That means that there are going to be big problems and small problems on a regular basis, and how we deal with them is important. In fact, most well-known leaders are defined and remembered for how well or how badly they handled a particular crisis. So while crisis is common, leadership is critical. How you lead those around you through this particular crisis is how you will be remembered until the next crisis, which I hope won't be as big as this one. Being able to draw on your values and keeping the vision of what you're trying to accomplish in mind while leading and protecting your team is not easy. But that's why leadership is so important, and the personality traits of leaderships in different cultures is so vitally important. There are 11 main derailers. These are personality traits that can derail leaders. But at times of heightened crises, the most common and detrimental behaviors are to be too cautious, to not communicate with your teams and clients, and to be unevenly controlled by fluctuating emotions. While you're navigating you and your teams through this crisis, I want you to take some time after watching this video and see if you can identify some of these traits in your recent reactions. Have you been too nervous to take any decisions in case things change? Are you not communicating with your team, or are you being overly reactive to the variety of emotions that you are undoubtedly experiencing? If you recognize yourself in some of these, I want you to take some, even small, positive steps towards leading your team towards the new normal. Talk with your team and focus on the things that you can have an impact on. As the leader, you have to be strong and stable, at least in public, to allow your team to lean on you when you all take these steps forward. You will lead your team through this crisis, and you'll be in better shape for the next one.